What up? What up? What up? What up to y'all? Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, sharing the live. Instagram should have a way that I can share the lives quicker. Tap on everybody. Figure with technology, shit should get better, right? All this work. All right, there we go. Bang, there it is. I sent out the live. What up? What up? What up, y'all? How y'all doing? Shout out to everybody on Facebook or YouTube, Instagram. Hope y'all got y'all get rights. Got the mean show lined up for y'all tonight. Didn't go live yesterday. I was recovering from my Knicks winning the cup. Not the championship. We won the cup, though. Fuck y'all if y'all hating. Still won that shit. However, nonetheless, got the mean show lined up for y'all tonight. Got about five, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 topics. Probably touch on 3 of them, maybe 4, depending on how the flow of the night go. May segue into something else. Who knows? If y'all got something interesting y'all want to talk about, make sure y'all type it in the comments. If we don't talk about it tonight, we may get to it another night. That's the way that goes. In the meantime, make sure y'all go get y'all get rights. Let me know if y'all can hear me too. Leave comments. Feel like I ain't been in here in a minute. Everything's all rearranged. So I recently threw myself my 3rd annual surprise birthday party that I threw on Saturday. She was popping. You had to be here. That's all I gotta say. If you ain't never threw yourself a surprise birthday party, do it. Somebody got to do it. Got to surprise yourself, shock yourself. I'm an ABK6. Right now it's 8:50. We're going to give it a few minutes. And then we're going to get into it. Hopefully y'all having a great week. You're right. Hey, that's what it is. All right, y'all. I do this. J Pac, what up, what up, what up? Coming through, my G? All right, y'all. Hopefully, I got y'all get rights. We definitely about to get it popping. Let me know if you want to join the live, Pop. Woo! Studio look different for some reason. I can't call it. I can't call it, but it does. It just does. But anyway, I got the mean show lined up for y'all tonight. Probably gonna say that again. All right, it's actually time to get it started, y'all. So, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. Getting right, bringing y'all that infotainment with the truth. Hashtag Factuals. We live with me, your host, Vision, the man and the meaning. All right, the sort of omens giving y'all that sight beyond sight. I ain't the freshest. That niggas be hating. And I bust some stupid dope moves. J30. Type the bet 100 to ace. Telling they got, oh, hell no. Drug on my face. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's better win tonight. Better not sleep on the damn places or lose to them motherfuckers. Be always doing some shit like that. But neither here nor there. So, last week we spoke about a few things. Spoke about outside influences that impact you growing up or impact you as a child. Talked about conversations that give energy and conversations that take energy. Did we talk about like once you're like friend zoned or and is like and been zoned, can you ever break out of it? I'm not sure if we talked about that. That was actually a good topic. We didn't get a chance to talk about it. We talked about would you dim your light for others to shine. We definitely spoke about that. Um, Topics tonight a little different. Pac, I'm gonna see if you want to join. We got other topics tonight. Tonight's topics. One of the ones we had from last week. Make sure this is muted. We got privacy versus secrecy. Do we value more wrong than right in the black community? The difference between hopeless romantics and hopeful romantics. Do you agree with 50 making a Diddy document? I've been seeing a lot of people having conversations about this. And listening with your ears versus listening from your triggers. Which I want to talk about first. Let's get into it. Let me know if y'all want to join the live. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, you want to join the actual live and be on the screen and have your voice be heard, you can join on the Instagram page. If you're on Instagram, you want to join the live, send a request. Send a request to join. Get y'all joined in. Yep. College. Yeah. Hopefully y'all having a great week. It's about to get better because y'all here with me. So look. Nothing's seeming to work tonight. I'm not sure if it's the internet, signal. Nasty work though. So for the past 2 weeks, I had this one topic, privacy versus secrecy. Didn't get a chance to talk about that. That's something I'm definitely going to talk about with other people on here. I do want to talk about, do you agree with 50 making the Diddy documentary? I don't need nobody to talk on that one, but I would love for other people to talk about it as well. So if y'all want to come on and join in and talk about it, let's do it. So my take after... All right, there we go. I didn't watch it yet. I am going to watch it. I got no problem with 50 doing. I got no problem with 50 did. I hear a lot of people talking about, making the mockery of people or he's kicking somebody while they down. But the truth of the matter is, his downfall was his own pride. Like pride come before the downfall, right? That's the saying. So like if his downfall came because of, some other shit, it's like, all right, but this motherfucker was wicked. It was nasty work. Allegedly. Is that really kicking him? Right down? That's like somebody who cheats on a man or a woman, and when they get caught, now they heartbroken and in tears, screaming sorry. Like, you wasn't sorry when you was doing everything that you was doing. I don't give a fuck about what happens. I really don't care what happens. Am I judging him? No. Am I my soapbox? No. I'm looking down on him? No. Do I care? No. Like, this shit just don't matter to me. But at the same time, I'm not mad at 54 for putting this shit out there that he was doing. So many people are so caught up on, oh, he put out good music. Distorted motherfuckers. Like, yo, for everything that you can possibly say that he did good, you can possibly name more things that he did that's fucked up. Do I care what happened to Diddy? No. I don't give a fuck. Documentary, I applaud him. Know what I mean? put it out. A lot of people probably mad that they ain't thinking that shit. He got the knack for what he doing. He's number one. I mean, in multiple countries. Over the number one show that was number one before. I mean, for a long time. He took that spot. This thing's called Stranger Things. He put out a post that said, Big is mad. Stranger Things is mad because he put out the Diddy documentary of Diddy doing Stranger Things. And he's number one. It is what it is. Like, to do a documentary, you don't need nobody's consent. You don't need the other person to be, like, know what I mean, to actually participate. I remember watching Tupac documentaries, and they all came out after he passed. I remember watching Thug Angel, Thug Immortal, and I was thinking, like, damn, these don't really seem more so like documentaries that really highlight or glorify Tupac. It seemed more like the people who did it were just kind of bigging up they set or like making themselves seem bigger. You know what I mean? And it's like, everybody was like, yeah, it was real cool, Tupac. He'll be around. And I beat him up. And it was like, oh, where'd that come from? It's like, oh, yeah, I was real cool, Tupac. He ain't do all that. We was doing that, though. And it's like, what was the purpose behind the documentary? However, it was a documentary nonetheless. So I say that to say, like, people saying that 50 just making a mockery of Diddy, or he's just, you know what I mean, kicking the whites down, or they upset that he did it, or it's not a documentary because Diddy had no consent in what was being done. None of that is necessary. Plus, I think some people getting too caught up on the wrong shit here. A lot of these people glorifying, or was some of the ones that was upset that he got he got indicted on the charge that he got indicted on. A lot of them just don't like 50. Or a lot of people got their own angles about it, but a lot of shit that happened, if it was to happen to somebody in their family or somebody that they knew, they would have a problem with it and they would want for this to be put out. I say, as I usually say, fuck Diddy. I don't care about it. I mean, I don't care what happens. I don't care whatever. That's my take on it. Take on him. Don't care. What y'all think? Did y'all watch it? Did y'all watch the Reckoning? If y'all did watch it, what's your take on it? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the documentary? If you didn't watch it, how do you feel about what you're hearing about it? How do you feel about documentaries being made? Like, shit, someone can make a documentary about you without your consent because they don't need it. It's a documentary. They're not saying it's your life story. They would need you for that. I mean, talk to me here. What y'all think about that? What y'all thoughts on that? I, for one, like I said, I'm not swayed one way or the other by the documentary being made. People saying that he did it to fit a narrative, so he had a lot of people sway the narrative. I don't think they had to. We already knew a lot of shit that Diddy was doing. Stop trying to cover up for shit because you don't want to face, I mean, the truth behind certain people. But sometimes you can not like someone so much that you could just, I mean, champion the other shit. Or you could like somebody so much that you can just ignore everything that they do. It don't matter. You ever been in that situation? You ever like somebody so much or fuck with somebody so much that no matter what they did no wrong? Some of y'all dating them motherfuckers. Spit in your face and you're like, oh, they just being freaky with me. I had a stain on my face. They're trying to clean my shit off. I don't have a problem with the documentary. I'm gonna watch it. Haven't watched it yet. Like I said, I plan on it, but don't really care too much. Know what I mean, about Diddy. So I mean, it could be biased. I think my IG froze again. So if it did freeze again, probably gonna yeah, it is. Yeah, so it froze on this end. Anything that y'all see, if y'all trying to send me a request, I can't see it. Instagram. If y'all trying to, join the live, I can't see it. The shit froze on my end for some reason. It keeps doing this. Instagram at its finest. I don't know who's on the live. This shit sucks though. If y'all want to join on the YouTube or Facebook side, do that. Hopefully I got y'all get right. However, I think I am gonna, let's see. Shout out to everybody tuned in on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Instagram, if y'all tuned in, I can't see it because if you send a request, if you in the topics, I'm in the comments, I can't see it because it froze. I see when I click over here that it shows me that y'all on there, but I can't see who's on there. I'll give it a few minutes, see if it reboots back, and then I'll come back to it. I may shut it down and bring it back. I may just shut it down and go get some shit to eat. I don't know. I'm hungry as fuck. But let's get into something else. Fuck Diddy. Sound effect. Whoa. Let's get into this. Do we value more wrong than right in our community, in the black community? I don't know about the other communities. I'm not in y'all community, so I can only talk about the black community. I know sometimes a lot of y'all view us certain ways. Shit ain't about y'all. So look, in our community, I know we have a lot of conversations going on. We have a lot of things that we speak about, a lot of things that we champion, whether it's through our music, through our shows, and just growing up in our communities, in our neighborhoods. Happen to be, products of a lot of those things. And it's like, so like, I'm not sure if it comes down to like once you get a little older, you start to see things a little different. Start to see things a little different. That work? Nope, that didn't work. Instagram is still fucking up on my end, y'all. You start to see things a little different. Like when you start to have kids, when you start to be around like kids. I mean, not everybody does, but however, as you start to get older, sometimes they saying, as I talked about before, when you know better, you do better. Not always the case. However, you start to realize a lot of this shit that goes on in life, a lot of shit that maybe you done yourself, a lot of shit that you see somebody else doing. It's like, well, that ain't right. It's like I was listening to What's the nigga name? Something Charleston. I forgot the nigga name. He was talking about uh how we're glorifying the wrong things. Like how when like you got songs on the radio that's talking about I like girls that like girls, right? And you got songs talking about, you know, just whatever the fuck that shit is talking about. I can't really name all the shit the songs on the radios are talking about nowadays. I don't really listen to them shits. Hey, Miss Kia, what's going on? Appreciate you. Was you on the IG? Like, was you able to I wasn't able to see who was on there. It's still not allowing me to see who's on there. I'm thinking I may shut it down and bring it right back up again. I don't know. I don't know what's up. I don't know if it's my phone. I don't know what it is. But the shit is wild. Let me see if I can add somebody on the live. See if that works. I don't see nobody to add to the live. Y'all was on there? Yeah, I couldn't see nothing because when I did it the first time, it showed me that nobody was on there. But when I checked on the laptop, it showed me that a few people was on there. So I shut it down, brought it back up. And it's the same thing now. It just shows that one person is on there, but when I checked on here, it showed more. So it's just frozen again. So Instagram, fuck your couch. Fuck your mother. Fuck your mother's couch. I did. I'm gonna shut Instagram down again. Let me do it one more time. I'm gonna shut it down. I also did a force stop. Like that. Shut it all the way down. Shut it down. Force stop. I even tried to I believe it's updated. Yeah. I believe it was updated as well. Update. Oh, it needed to be updated. All right, so I'm gonna it's updating, but the shit's taking forever. Like I checked it for updates earlier, but at the same time, it should still work without the updates. This is Instagram on their bullshit. They be on their bullshit. All right, I'm opening now. All right, here we go. Right back on that ass. Okay, I just got a message. Here we go. Is it working? Okay. Let's see now. I'm back live on there. I don't want to go through sharing this shit again. That shit hurt my shoulders. I do want to get y'all take on the first topic. I want to get y'all take on this topic. Try to come back to this one, Miss Kia, please. Let's see. I'm back live on Instagram. Hey, Ron. Hey, Mako. Okay, I'm starting to see people now. So maybe this is working now. There you go. There y'all go. Okay. So it's working now. Instagram is weird as fuck, yo. I don't understand this shit. Hey, Rhonda. Lousy.
Hey y'all. Hey Rhonda.
Rhonda in the house. What up, the Flossiest? What up, Mako?
Oh God, I'm trying to get my life together. I gotta get it together.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Kia, for coming on to the YouTube and letting me know what's up.
Get it all the way together. Hi Kia.
What up,
Hey
Kia?
y'all.
Hey, Miss Kia, tell people who you are.
Um, Miss Kia. That's it. Drink water, mind my business. You know, hill version of me.
Hill version, mind your beeswax.
Yep. Minding my business, drinking my water.
Go. There you go. Flossie, tell people who you be.
Hey y'all, I'm Flossy So Bossy. Good evening. Flossy. Hey baby, how you doing?
I'm not sure what y'all able. So what was y'all able to hear? What was y'all able to see? Because like the shit on my end was just like it was wild. It was wicked, nasty work. So like,
Oh, you were talking about the whole the Puff documentary, and
I'm not watching that crap.
And you said things about people and their opinions on 50, why he may or may not have done it.
Okay, so you
heard yada yada yada.
Okay, so like, because my thing is like it froze on my end. Nothing else was able to show. It happened both times. I stopped it the first time. I stopped it. Brought it back up. Ali, are you able to join?
Oh, get Ali up in here.
I tried to
What's up, Ali?
Try to join Ali on the
Let me turn my headphones down. Okay.
Turn my headphones up. Turn them shit.
Nah, I don't want y'all to hear the spoons and stuff slapping, you know.
Hear some food up over there. So, all right, so yeah, so Instagram is fucking up. And thank y'all everybody for the patience. Thank y'all for staying with me. Listening to Yolanda Adams. Okay, I ain't mad at that. Definitely ain't mad at that. So, okay, so when it comes to the documentary, the 50 Cent documentary on Diddy, the Reckoning, I believe it's called. Whether you watch it or not, like, what is your take on doing documentaries? What is your thoughts on him doing a documentary? From what you heard or what just your thoughts on it in general? Ms. King, what's your take? I know me and Flossie talked about it before, but I mean, we'll bring that back. But Ms. King, what's your take on that?
On everybody getting a documentary, I really don't care because it ain't none of my business what this man done did. I don't see the big deal about it. You know, he done did some things. Other people done did some things. I could care less. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Whatever people decide to do and be nasty and and people be like, oh, he did this to this person. Some people allow that shit to happen at a certain point. We're all grown. So, like, you could say no. You could choose not to take drugs. You could choose not to drink. You could choose not to put yourself in parties that you know you ain't supposed to be in, and you should have been in a crib with your girl. And there's so many things to unravel. But at the end of the day, like, it's disgusting. Like, is the same thing with R. Kelly. Like, people do these things. It's because they're in a public eye, they're making documentaries. If it was a regular person, there would be no documentary. Understand what I'm saying? So I haven't watched it. I don't really care. You know, he's behind bars. He has to take accountability for the stuff that he did. That's it. That's all.
Okay. What up, Mako?
Sorry, I'm on mute.
Tell the people.
I'm getting plants and shit.
I'll let Flossie say what she's gonna say first, and I'll let you tell people who you are, then give your take on it. Okay.
Okay. No, I'll go last. Yeah, I can go last.
Well, go ahead, Mako.
Hello, this is Mako, formerly known as Miko, then Moko, and Coco.
Don't forget strawberry.
But I ain't red. Nothing red about me.
I don't know where he got that from, but
I know. I'm not watching the documentary. I refuse to watch it. And from what I heard, and I'm not surprised, is that a lot of people are backpedaling now. They're going on shows saying, "Oh, what they said was misconstrued and taken out of context." How? You didn't know what you were talking about? Like, threatened by whom?
Threatened.
The booty goons? Who?
The rumblers.
No one's threatening.
Amethyst, what up?
Hi, Amethyst. Hey, Amethyst.
So I mean,
hey, my favorite color.
There you go.
Hey, my birthstone. Hey.
Yeah, someone in this airport is just like Elf from the movie. Was dressed like Elf from the movie. Now that has to be funny. So is your whole thing on the documentary is like, is it more so you don't care, more so like you don't agree with him doing it?
It is what it is. Both. I mean, I don't know if I don't agree with him doing it because he said he was going to do it. He did it. 50 could do whatever he wants. Anybody could have put out a documentary, right? It's just up for us to decide whether we want to watch it or not. Puffy is who Puffy is. My thing is, why are people surprised?
I don't think that people are surprised. I think it's more so that people will just how can I put this?
They were surprised about all the baby oil that they found, all of this stuff. That like,
I followed the trial. That trial was amazing.
Also that,
but the whatever you do behind closed doors, for me, that's your business. The whole baby oil stuff, I don't care about it. That's his business. I'm not sleeping with Puffy. Okay? That's something that's bedroom talk. I do not care. Now, as far as business goes, we've watched it, right? We've seen what happened with 112 Total, and he even did Bad Boy South
and the making of the band.
Making of the band, exactly. What was it? Diddy Dirty Money?
Yeah,
we've seen all of that where he was the center of attention.
She said,
and those two ladies didn't make much.
The thing is,
I'm not surprised. Such as
it was a lot.
There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that we are unaware of. Okay, it's not just with Bad Boy. I'm sure it happens with Atlanta Records. I'm sure it happened with Flipmo. Okay, I'm sure it happened with that. Well, shit, not I'm sure. We know what happened with Death Row.
We know
right?
With Death Row.
We know what happened with Death Row. Motown's not innocent.
At what point are we going to stop saying what happens behind closed doors happens behind closed doors? Is that an excuse for people to do? Because like, what happened behind closed doors with Diddy was more than just the sexual shit. I mean, it was some shit that, like, I mean, allegedly, like, I mean that, can't excuse that.
It's not making excuses for it. But okay, what are you talking about? With what's his name? Kirk Burrows?
Yeah, not all that other shit. I mean, so it's like
that's what I'm saying. You're talking about with Kirk Burrows. That's his name, right?
A lot of like there's a laundry list of not even a laundry list like shit. I would say a Whole Foods list, but that's just too expensive. Shoppers, whatever the fuck you said, the Super Stop and Shop. I mean, the grocery list full of fucking shit that he's done. That's like, that's way too far. And it's like, it gets so people say what happens behind closed doors, but then when that shit happens to somebody that they know, somebody they love, somebody they care for, that was like, yo, this shit got to stop. Because
so what exactly? People could have stopped him then. It's not up to us to stop him.
Put it like this.
What can we do about it?
So many people are bought, like, okay, what happened behind closed doors with R. Kelly happened behind closed doors, right? With Aaliyah being 13, at the matter of fact. Was she 12 when he first
My God.
12, 13?
15 people. She was what, 15?
No, she was 13.
She wasn't 13.
Yeah, she wasn't 14. She wasn't. Yes, she was.
She was 15.
She wasn't 15 when he started dealing with her.
Okay.
Who was?
She was 15.
Which person?
She was young.
Aaliyah.
She was younger than that. But either way, even if she was 15, R. Kelly was way older than that. So is that the same thing? Like, can we say, okay, that's their business?
No,
it's just more so. Let's take a look at. Let's what's the word I'm looking for? Let's unpeel some layers. In order for Diddy to do the type of stuff that he did in R. Kelly, there's something that some type of trauma happened to them in their past. Okay, something had to happen to him. Something had to happen to Diddy for him to act like that. Okay, you got daughters, but meanwhile you're beating on women. You're forcing them to have sex with other people while you're watching, or whatever the case may be. Whatever happened behind closed doors. If you're doing that to somebody else's daughter, in your right mind, what makes you think it's okay? So something had to happen to him, and somewhere in his childhood, teenage years, to where somebody did some stuff, and it carried into adulthood to where he thought it was okay.
I don't know. I mean, as much as those may be the cases,
I don't believe so.
Go ahead, Flossie.
I don't believe
a lot of people, back in the day have been molested by either a family member or somebody outside the household. It's a repetitive thing, and sometimes that trauma goes with them into their adulthood, where they might go into drugs, alcohol. They might just be a sex addict.
But
you never know.
Those people turn out to start organizations, to start. You know what I mean? What's this shit? Businesses, and sometimes they go on to start nonprofits. So it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, because I know people who either killed themselves or made something greater of themselves because of this. Like, yo, you either fold or you either buckle or you succumb to the pressure. I mean,
right.
And that's what life is. That shows. I mean, the character behind you or what you was built for. Like, we're all built for what we're built for, but it's like, and we can also come and overcome everything. But it's like, where's your mentality? Like, where's your mind? Like, are you willing to do the work? And
some people are too weak.
Some people are mentally,
and some people are strong.
A little weaker, yes, and I empathize at the same time, because like I said, I know somebody who actually outed themselves from shit like that. So it's like, and that was a childhood friend of mine, and it's like, we can't sit here and say, oh, this, that, and the third. Now, no, that's not what you're getting at. I mean, but I'm just like, yo, at what point are we gonna start? Like, one of the topics I have is like, are we starting to value or glorify the wrong things over the right things? So, and I was actually getting into that, but segue into that. I want to hear what Flossie got to say. We could continue the convo around, and we can, kind of go from there.
So your original question was, how did people feel about 50 doing the documentary, and did I watch it?
It's like, so let me ask you, because I'm looking to reading this. I'm like, no, I'm talking about yeah. So basically, this shit is wild.
Okay.
On the screen. I'm not used to talking to people, y'all. Now, but
lie.
So do you agree? Do you agree with with 50 making the Diddy documentary? Also, like what's your thoughts on it if you saw it? And just like, just in general, like just what are your thoughts on this situation?
Well, as far as 50 doing a documentary, anybody can do a documentary on anybody, as you said before. I actually like documentaries. That's like a thing that I watch, it could be anybody. But as far as Puff, no, I didn't watch the documentary. I'm not going to watch the documentary because I've already gone down that whole rabbit hole of what he's done. The thing about it is, Puffy never even got charged with anything outside of being a freako. Okay? Mm-hmm. Puffy has unalived countless people. It's as long as a CVS receipt, allegedly. And my thoughts are not shared with those on the panel, but I will say that he is definitely a sexual deviant. He is very much, he has a lot of mental issues. He's definitely responsible for destroying a lot of people. I'm not really, we already know what he did. 50 pretty much said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do yet another documentary. There's about maybe 5-7 documentaries on Puffy already.
Exactly.
Some of them may shed light in different ways. It's just all different perspectives. More power to everybody. I do know some people said he was, we know the history between him and Puff. Of course, Curtis does not like Puff. Cool,
Who's Curtis?
50. His name is Curtis.
Oh, yeah.
Curtis Jackson. But, he's related to the host, by the way. But, he did the documentary. Cool. As far as, what he has done and things like that, I will say this. Y'all talked about Puff and R. Kelly. These people were doing the things that they were doing for years. The only reason why they are now being reprimanded is because they got too comfortable and they got arrogant with the powers that be. You have to remember that when you do business, and I'm not here to offend anybody, but when you do business with, per se, the Caucasian man, and then you jump out there, he's going to remind you that you are a nigga. So Clive Davis gave Puffy $2.5 million to start Bad Boy. Now we all know no man of that stature is giving another black man that type of money without some type of strings attached. So what did Puff do? Puff got very comfortable after being in the industry, and I won't take away the fact that he is good at learning the business and learning how to navigate the business. He's a businessman, and he is also an opportunist, and he's also been able to take all these artists and pretty much take their talents and exploit them, right? Because none of these artists have ever been able to eat and truly eat after signing with Bad Boy. We know that. So when we get to the point where he gets to deal with the alcohol company, we won't say the name because we don't drink it. He decided to sue them. Guess what they said? Oh, okay, we're going to show you. So now all this stuff comes out. They didn't have to lie on him. All these things actually really happened. But because you jumped out there on some arrogant, egocentric action, right? Mm-hmm. Egocentric based action, like I said earlier, the man will say like that, said, oh, okay, you think you big dog, let me show you what's going to happen. So now we're going to pull out all your files. We're going to have all these people come out, make the accusations. Now, some of these things actually did happen. We seen a video where he punted Cassie like he was a punter on the football team. Okay. Like Pele. And that was awful. Okay. That was awful. So everybody has something to say like, oh, she's saying something. It's a money grab. I don't care about that being a money grab because you know what? Punitive damages don't have statute of limitations. You can get in a car accident 7 years ago and still get paid 7 years later. So that doesn't matter. The thing is, did you do these things? Yes, you did do these things. And you're now being brought up to be on trial for baby oil and sex parties. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they focused on, which was weird in itself. But at the end of the day, it's all about the fact that these people get the documentaries, all these things happen once they step, per se, out of line. The industry knew what these people were doing, him, R. Kelly, for years. Okay? They were okay with it. Nobody said anything. Because as long as they was making them money, they turned their eye and didn't care.
And that's a major point right there, Flossie. Excuse me for intruding right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's a major point because there's Saved by Grace, what up, my G? There's so many people who spoke about R. Kelly and things that he was doing in the studio that they saw him doing, but they said, but they did was, Molo's mama, what up? But they turned a blind eye to it. Why? Because it was like, oh, it's R. Kelly. But when the documentary came out, it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, we knew that already. Nah, fuck that. Like, my thing is, can't nobody come to my crib with a 13-year-old like, yo, I'm about to go upstairs right quick. Nah, nigga. We about to have a real like not even a conversation. We about to go to blows. Like, something about to happen here. Like, I don't.
Well, keep in mind, when you're talking about this music industry in Hollywood, they're into pedophilia.
Yes.
So that is something that is not going to be checked because that is what these people practice.
Let's
not all of them.
But that's
Hollywood.
But that's why I like what 50 Cent
Yes,
doing.
I said Hollywood.
50
Cent
said like, yo, it's so a certain points where like when are we gonna stop allowing this shit to happen right in front of our faces and nobody says nothing about it? Like, let's look at some of the documentaries that came out, right?
Yeah.
And let's look at the angles from the documentaries. So we had Surviving R. Kelly, right? Now, was that something to glorify the slander? What would y'all say?
You said
glorifying what sense? What do you mean?
Huh?
You said, is that something to?
Do y'all think that was to glorify R. Kelly or to slander R. Kelly?
No, it's slander R. Kelly.
Exactly, right? Now let's look at Leaving Neverland, right? Is this something that's to glorify or to slander? Like so,
slander.
That was a slander, right? Now we got Framing Britney Spears.
I've never seen it, but that was to glorify her because she's she's seen as a victim.
To paint her as a victim, right? Let's look at Hannibal Lecter.
Who?
Hannibal Lecter.
From the movie?
That's a true story.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yes, it's a true story.
So let's look at Hannibal Lecter. Do y'all remember that documentary?
Hell yeah.
Now, let me ask you, do you think that was to glorify him or to slander him?
In a twisted way, it was to glorify him.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh, hold on. I gotta look this up.
Okay, you go ahead. Do it. Hannibal Lecter.
Okay, I never knew that.
He was a straight up murderer cannibalist. Like he was eating people, like real lives.
Silence of the Lambs, like.
No, I did watch it. That's why I'm like, from the movie, it was an actual book, but I didn't know it was based on a true story.
Yeah. So they did.
That I never knew.
There's documentaries, there's movies, there's books, but it was not. The movie you watched, it was more so entertainment based, as opposed to if you actually go and do research and you read. He was a very tormented soul. He practiced cannibalism. He was a serial killer. And that actually happened. These people were murdered.
Like you said, right? Like you both said. Listen, like you both said, he's glorified. The reason why I'm shocked that it was real, and you guys are bringing a lot of things to light. Now I have to go do my research. So Hannibal Lecter was voted the number one villain in the history of Hollywood movies from Silence of the Lambs.
From the movie.
So that's why I'm like, what?
The movie.
The character. Yes, the character. Listen. The Wicked Witch of the East, or wherever she was from, West, from
Wicked.
No. Right. From the Wizard of Oz. She was number 2. So I'm just telling you that I had no. Hollywood did like the greatest hero in the film, right? And then the number one villain, and Hannibal was number 1. So that's why I'm like, whoa, you guys are saying he's glorified. it's just wow. I'm really shocked by this.
Yes.
Real
I have to look it up.
Listen, go watch now. Watch the difference between Silence of the Lambs and Hannibal Lecter, the documentary. Watch the difference. Listen, as I said, I watched documentaries back in 98 and 99 about Tupac. The first one was called Thug Immortal. The next one was Thug Angel. And these are, it all took place on the West Coast. So it all took place, it was Marin City. It was everything that happened in those times. I mean, but from when he moved there, the people that he was hanging around, things he was doing. In those documentaries, basically borderline, it was borderline both, like slander and glorifying, but it was more so like them bigging themselves up. It had nothing to really do with the greatness of Tupac, right? And if you watch those things, you'll just sit there thinking about, oh, he's not really who we say he is. And that's what those really depicted. Now, when you watch Resurrection, I forgot the other one that came out, but when you watch those, it tells a completely different story. I can't wait to see a documentary on DMX and how they try to, like, what they do with that, depending on who does it. Now, let's go here. Made in America. Y'all know who that's about? O.J. Simpson. Y'all remember that one?
I watched that. That was I watched that one. I told y'all I'm a documentary, like, I love watching documentaries. I think a good documentary is one that is not biased by the person who's producing it. And it's not from their perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a good documentary is just talking about the facts, bringing everyone together that actually knew the people and just saying, sharing their experiences and, stuff like that. But when it comes to like slander, like straight up slander, and there's no type of positive message, I mean, depending on the person, that's when it gets a little nasty. Right. But yeah, Made in America was cool.
We got hold up. 2, we got the Armstrong line. Of course, I mean, that's Louis Young. That's Lance Armstrong.
Mm-hmm.
We got hold up. Did y'all watch Whitney?
Whitney was awesome.
Now that one, it kind of.
Well, it was kind of biased though, because her mom had a lot to do with that, and mom made Bobby look a certain way. Yes. So it glorified Whitney. It slandered Bobby when, in fact, Whitney was a mug. Okay, Whitney was a mug because at the end of the day, Whitney did a lot of things that nobody talks about.
Exactly.
Bobby was a victim. Bobby was a victim in a sense. Bobby was not the one who got her on drugs. Whitney was already doing drugs. Yeah. They were just a cocktail for destruction. You know what I'm saying? Whitney's from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So
can I just say, would you stop?
Well, Whitney was pulling them, okay? Whitney was fucking with Bobby. She was fucking with Eddie Murphy. She was fucking with a lot of people, And
but she was Whitney Houston.
I'm not doing that.
The thing about it, what I feel for, and as far as that relationship goes, I feel for Bobby because when he got with Whitney Houston, that was the end of his career. He became a laughing stock because he was great. I didn't know this growing up. Exactly.
Yeah, Bobby was.
So it's not until like 2002 that it was a lady. I'm like, oh, I don't know why she got with Bobby Brown, blah, blah. She was like, no, Bobby was big in the 80s. I'm like, really? And then that's listening to the, and I'm like, wait, I know this one. I didn't know it was Bobby Brown. I know this one, And I'm like, wow, getting with a woman like Whitney, it ruined his career, which is sad.
He actually allowed it too. It was things that he could have done to avoid it. But he was in love.
You know what I'm saying? And he was probably starstruck more than in love because it's Whitney Houston. You got to think about when they met. Whitney Houston was the voice. Mariah Carey wasn't even on the scene yet. Okay. She was coming on the scene, but Whitney was first. No, Whitney was first. Whitney was first, before Mariah.
But Mariah came, it was them too, and Celine Dion too. But
yeah, but Mariah came like a good. It was a good. Think about the years in between. Whitney was in the game for about. Yeah, Whitney was in.
Full of Grammys.
But no, what I'm saying is Whitney was in the game period for a good 7 to 8 years before Mariah came out. That was a long time. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like she only had 2 or 3 years. She was in this like almost a decade.
Nothing.
But back to the documentaries. I mean, the documentaries are what they are. I think what I will say is I did hear a lot of positive feedback that 50 did a really good job on the documentary. Because he actually covered a lot of footwork that a lot of the documentaries, the other ones done on Puff, did not cover.
Let me ask y'all a question: biased or unbiased? Seeing how 50 handles business when it comes to the way he puts out product, do you think that he would do anything less than a good job? Do you think that he would put something sloppy out?
You said, is he capable of putting something sloppy out? Is that the question?
Do you think that he will? I mean, I guess that is capability. So, yeah.
Oh. No, 50 is, when you look at 50 is a brand.
Yeah.
He's a genius. He took the art of war and he applied it to business. You know, if you ever read that book, you know, he tells you all the time, he'll say all the time, he read that book over and over again and he's applied it. And it's unstoppable. When 50 is when he's in monster mode, you're not going to stop that Mack truck. It's just not happening. And as far as him being capable of putting anything out sloppy, he's not going to mess up his brand ever. And even think about it. Doing a Puffy documentary was very iffy for many reasons for 50, and he still nailed it. Because what 50 does, right?
And what was said when he said he was going to do it,
right? But the thing about all of this is, 50 is a mastermind of marketing, monetizing, looking at the problem, and maximizing such a solution that you're not going to be able to deny it. Mako, and people like Mako and I say we're not going to watch it. It doesn't matter. You know how many views that documentary got? A lot. It doesn't matter that we
still can't help but talk about it because people are going to talk about it.
And you still can't help but talk about it because on every angle, his documentary is the hottest documentary right now. There is no other documentary that matters. You get what I'm saying?
All it is because the man wanted to take 50 shopping.
Well, it wasn't inappropriate. It wasn't inappropriate to ask the man to take him shopping.
It is not inappropriate.
No, if you know why, he wanted to hook him up. Wait. I want to respond to Mako. Mako, let me tell you why that was. No, let me tell you why that's inappropriate, Mako. Because if you know Puffy's history, when he asks a man to take them shopping, that is cold. That's why it was inappropriate. When he asks, and you could go do the research, look at Fat Joe, look at Fab, look at Jada. All of them have all said, nah, that nigga, when he say he want to take you shopping, that nigga want to fuck you.
Oh, what is that? Yo.
Exactly. That's why 50 got mad about that. We're going to keep it 100, Mako. We're not going to play like that. That's exactly why he...
Hold up. What did 50 do with Rick? What did 50 do when it came to Rick Ross? He took his baby mother shopping, right?
Sure did.
So what did 50 do? 50
sure did.
With someone else, like, so the thing is, like, listen.
It was a disrespectful gesture.
Shorties and hoes, like, shorties, hoes, bitches, whatever you want to call it, like to be taken shopping. You ain't gonna take a nigga shopping and like,
no.
That's that straight up disrespect. Like, you
just have to know the language.
If nigga offer to take me shopping, I'm showing him this door.
That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, that doesn't make. You have to know the language.
Yeah, you just have to know the language because even in Italian culture, it's disrespectful to send another man a bottle of champagne. That means you're deliberately disrespecting him.
Bitch.
And that's something that Italians don't fuck around with. So that's why 50 said, "Oh, this nigga wanted to take me shopping. What's this nigga talking about? I'm not going shopping."
He said, "I just wanted to buy him some clothes. I just thought he wanted."
He was going to buy. Okay, wait. So, Mako, I'm gonna give you an example of somebody he bought clothes for, and he's not looking good. He's not doing good right now. Meek Mill. So y'all mean to tell me this nigga's wearing twin fucking short sets together, and that's okay? Meek Mill has not been. He has not been the same.
Y'all thought he was finished?
He has not been the same since then. Okay, he took Meek Mill shopping for sure.
Oh yeah, he was
okay.
Shopper. Like, look,
he definitely took him. So that's his thing, and that's why Mako he got upset because that's Puffy's thing, and he has gotten a lot of males. I'm gonna put it like that. He's gotten a lot of males that way.
And we haven't heard from Meek Mill since.
Thank you.
Well,
yeah,
he ain't right.
We have. He ain't right. He definitely ain't right because I don't know any grown men. I don't know any grown men that wear matching silk short sets together at a pool party. Okay.
If my nigga comes in here matching his
exactly. If I'm dealing with a guy, he's matching short sets with his dude. That's a high indicator.
We don't even wear matching sets. You matching with another.
You guys weren't at his birthday party. He had matching silk sets with another dude at his birthday party.
Damn.
You did.
Damn.
Stop it, Mako. You know
better
than that. I ain't matching no.
I'll be looking at a nigga like, so y'all come in here with y'all went shopping together, huh? Oh, y'all was like, this is cute.
Nobody believes that. Yo, cut it out, yo.
Y'all both thought it was cute. Oh, I didn't even know, bro. Y'all
don't get me started, Miss Kia. Okay.
Ooh, let me find out, niggas out here.
But
bad matching pajamas and shit.
My birthday's still going. Thank y'all for everybody that came. Thank you for everybody that wasn't able.
I didn't get the invite.
Came in other ways or whoever the fuck y'all did. I love everybody.
I didn't get an invite. No, I didn't get an invite. I didn't get a text message.
You like?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, you in Pittsburgh somewhere. Like you fucking I am.
No, I've been working.
Not Pittsburgh.
I've been working. So
I've been working.
Yeah, this corporate. This corporate shit got beat. No, I swear.
Factuals. Your one stop for information and entertainment. We call it infotainment the finest of fuck. Let's get to the next topic. Miss Campbell.
I can't see the comments. What's the next? I hate when that happens.
King Tuma said, my auntie from WC. Oh, what's that? Wisconsin?
Well, okay, me too is on here. Hey,
yeah, that's my nigga on here. So look, so Miss Kim, hit the next topic. We got privacy versus secrecy. We have, do we value more wrong than right in the Black community? We have the difference between hopeless romantics and hopeful romantics. Then we have listening with your ears versus listening with your triggers. Talk to me. Which one you want to talk about?
Let's see here. Let's do privacy versus body roll.
Talk to me.
Privacy versus secrecy.
Okay, good. Now I can take this off the board, so I want to talk about it. Go ahead. So privacy versus secrecy. What's your take on that? Talk to us.
I'm gonna give you an example.
Let me give you a backdrop.
My knee cat. Oh, sorry, no.
That's what that popping noise was.
Okay. So I'll give you an example. I'm very private. I'm a private person, and to a certain extent, I don't have secrecy. So, for an example, if you follow my Instagram, you will not see my man. You will see my kids. Okay. The reason is
First person that just be like, oh, he's cute. You heart some shit. Fucking okay. And emo slide in my DM talk about, oh, I know him. No, it's not me being secret. Everybody knows that I'm in a relationship. Everybody knows I have a man. I just choose not to put like where I'm going, who I'm doing it with. It's just more so I love my privacy. Everything is not for everybody.
Okay.
If I want people to know who I'm dating, I will put it up there. But I just feel like when it comes to social media, in a sense, like everything is not for everybody. So no, I'm not going to show my man. No, I'm not going to show what I'm doing on a 24-hour basis because I'm a private person or secrecy. Now that I'm taking shit to the grave. Like you tell me something, I'm taking shit to the grave. Like it was not coming. It doesn't go no further than me and you. That's it. That's all.
Okay.
My back is killing. I'm sorry. I'm in pain right now.
With that, okay.
Sorry, I'm having some pain in my back right now. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Is that called your man?
No, the gym. The gym, bruh.
Okay. The gym shouldn't be a pain.
The gym.
Back. It should be well, good pain. Yeah. You got to fix that form. Fix that form. Mako.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my homie Mako, man. Hey, shout out to my homie Flossie. I love y'all.
Who is who? King is more of that where that came from. Hey, before you say anything, King to myself, I was born with soft vocal cords. I'm sorry. Wait, what? I was born with soft vocal cords. I can't like really yell or anything. No, for instance, here's an example. Pause.
Okay.
Wait, what's happening? I can't see the comments.
That's cool. He was born with soft vocal cords.
Right.
Right. You see it how you want to. I see it how you want to.
Oh man, focus.
I mean, my
no.
Wow.
So secrecy, it could be good. It could be good and bad to me, right? Good in the sense that, hey, if someone tells you something like Miss Kia said, what you see, what you hear, you keep to yourself, right? You can keep other people's personal things, personal information or whatever. That's fine. Privacy, just very reserved. People don't have to know your business. You don't, share. You don't ask. What I have an issue with, people asking me my business, right? But then when I ask in return, they say, oh, no. Do you have a man? I'm like, yeah, I have a man, or no. Okay, what about you? Oh, no, I don't have anybody. I'm single. Next thing I know, they're married with kids. Or they get engaged.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm like, what, huh? You just said you were single. Where did this husband and children come from?
Lie. Yeah, right. Straight up lie.
Huh? So things like that.
Damn.
I'm telling you, my life for everything.
Oh, and they be living with them too. They be living with them.
It's like you gotta. Mako is like a soap opera. It's like All My Children, One Life to Live, and shit. Like damn.
Yeah, Mako.
Who's trying to get at who?
Okay. Huh?
What did you say?
I said they be trying to get at you. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm serious. Because it just comes out of nowhere. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
You just said you were single. How are you engaged in after 2 months? When did this happen?
They was in a relationship the whole time.
The whole time.
All you gotta do is look at their profile. They got a picture with their infant and their fiance in the profile picture.
No, this is like either.
Like, damn, what the fuck happened?
What the hell happened? Listen, I be just as puzzled as y'all. Like, where did that come from?
Hey, Mako, this is how you get them. I'm gonna tell you how you get them, right? Ask them to come. No, I'm just telling you. Real gang. If you want to know if they got somebody, go to they ask them to come to their house. Go to their house. That's
I don't want to go to people's houses.
What? Miss Kia, wait a minute.
Why would I want to go to some stranger's house?
What? Go to their house. I feel like I want to relate show. Like, what is happening right now? I want to see your house.
I have events, people invited to my house, but everybody's just not invited to the fucking crib. Like, I don't. It's no.
That is a lie. You invite everybody to your house.
No, you think that's a lie, but that's actually come in the crib. They be like, yo, I'm coming on. No.
Fake home and tell them that you want a Netflix and chill just to see if he gonna invite you over. If he don't invite you over, be like, oh, I got something to do. He got somebody.
Listen. All because we get pussy don't mean we always want to take pussy. And sometimes we take pussy, but also don't mean that.
What? Wait. How?
That's not what we're talking about.
I don't know. Wait.
Listen what I'm telling you.
My friend, leave the plot out of it. Nobody talking about plot but you.
We not. Mako, go ahead and finish, please, because that's the format. Wait. That's the format of the show. We not interrupting.
Oh, sorry.
Talking. Okay, let Mako finish.
Mako finish, Miss Kia, and then somebody remind me of what I was about to say, please, because I'm gonna forget.
We not gonna remind you. We're not. Go ahead, Mako.
We're not talking about plot tonight.
Yeah, go ahead, Mako.
No. I was going. Okay, never mind. I was going.
Let Mako finish.
Well, that's okay.
It's not Miko.
So, I said Mako.
You said Mako. No, but respect, privacy is just, someone's personal space. Whatever someone feels like sharing, someone's life. That's what privacy is. That's how I see it. Whereas secrecy is some like information that you do not want to tell. That's how I see it. So, pass the mic.
Pass the mic.
I don't know. What just happened?
Right, because you went like left field.
Girl, you ain't doing no damn 3 times a week of fruits and vegetables. Get out of here.
Who?
Hey, you always talk about fucking steaks and broccoli.
Who are you talking about? I can't see the comments. Oh. You may very well be doing that, sir. I don't know. Hey, such a hater. Anyway, privacy versus secrecy. Nobody can mute me. Like, privacy versus secrecy. Both can be necessary. It just depends on what dynamic. So if you are married, there should be privacy, but there should not be secrecy with each other, right? Secrecy individually, yeah, you want to have some type of secrecy. Everybody don't need to know your book, your story, all the while. But you get to choose when to be secretive. Oh my God. Okay.
What's
I'm done.
No, you're not.
Because I don't even remember now. Secrecy. You gotta have some level of secrecy, as an individual. You probably shouldn't. My thing is, as far as me, I don't like to put everything out there, especially when I'm manifesting, developing things, because human beings ruin shit. So I don't like to put everything out there before it's even come to fruition. So yeah, I am secretive to a certain extent. And people may look at my page and be like, nah, you mad open, but you don't really know nothing when you look at my page. You see me having a good time. You see my son. That's about it. But you don't really know the person, behind the flossy page unless you really know her personally. As far as what I was saying about being in a relationship, there shouldn't be secrecy with each other in a relationship. you all should keep your relationship and what you all are doing private from the public, because that protects the relationship. And that is required because, again, people ruin things, right? People are not always that happy for you. So like what Miss Kia was saying about how she doesn't post her man. I mean, some people you can still probably do that. It's just a certain way to do things. I don't disagree with people that don't post their spouse. You know, I don't agree. I don't disagree with that. If you don't want to post your spouse, great, because we already know how that go. You know, people are always lurking. But yeah, privacy and secrecy, they're definitely different. They're not the same. Secrecy is more so you are not revealing anything to anyone else outside of, you know, that you don't want to share with. Privacy is, okay, so think of it like this. We have passwords on our phones. That's not secrecy, that's privacy, because you need to protect your intel on your computers. You know, we work for companies. You have to have a password on your laptop because there's very, very important information on these laptops. People's information are on here. That's privacy. Secrecy is you're in a relationship. Your spouse cannot know the password to your laptop, your personal laptop, right? Because you know where I'm going with this, nigga. The person can't have access at all to your laptop, and you are very adamant about them having the password to your laptop because you might not want them to see what's on your laptop. That is a different thing, but it depends, right, on why they would need a password. You don't need my password just because you want it.
I got passwords on all my shit.
You should have passwords on everything. I have passwords on. Listen, I got passwords on things y'all wouldn't even think about because I have to.
I mean, he has a password on his phone, but he doesn't know the password of mine. I know the password to his.
Well, let me ask you this, Miss Kia, because I saw this and it was my guy Bun B, and Bun B said I can switch. I love Bun B. He said I could switch phones for a day or even a couple of days with my wife, and it wouldn't be an issue.
Right.
You got a lot of couples that would not be able to do that.
Well,
to do what?
Be able to hold on. She asking me a question.
I said, let me interrupt the Flossie. We're gonna jump you, Juju.
He always interrupt me. Every fucking if I had $1, if I had $1 for every time this man interrupt me, I'd be a millionaire.
Flossie, like coming for her, and I will come up wherever you lay.
He's just mad I ain't come to his party, but yeah, it was.
You gotta bring it.
Hey, just relax. So she was asking what I said, and I was just saying, Miss Kia, Bun B was saying that he can switch devices, phones with his wife for however long, and it wouldn't be a problem because there's nothing in his phone or nothing in her phone that would cause an issue in the relationship. So a lot of people had a lot to say about that when he was interviewing with Angie Martinez, and he brought that up. The guy called in and he said he was about to get married, and Bun B was like, "Oh, that's what's up." Yeah. And he was like, "But what do I need advice from you? What do I do to avoid temptation and things like that?" And he said, "Let me tell you something. You're gonna run into temptation all the time. That's not gonna stop because you got married. It's all about how you move with when you're presented with temptation. It's always going to fall on you because the temptation is always going to be out there. You have beautiful women all over the place." This is what he's saying to the guy that calls in. And he's like, "Your wife is beautiful. You're going to see beautiful women outside of your wife all the time. The thing is, are you devoted, you know what I'm saying, to being faithful to your wife?"
Right.
Period.
Okay.
I'm done.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try that tomorrow. I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
Wait until you get in here. I'm gonna wait until you get in here. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna do something new. He'll be like, "What?" I'm like, "What?" Wait until you get done. When you get in here.
So look,
I got the password to his phone, so it don't even matter. Like,
right.
Okay, good.
I can go in it whatever I want, but I just choose not to.
How long has that been the case?
I do when I practically feel like it, but I'm gonna see if he gonna swap phones today because
No, he's asking you how long. No, he's asking you how long have you had the password to his phone.
I had it for a while since they came out with phones with passwords.
Oh God!
Look at the screen. Look at the screen.
Look at me. Look at me.
I'm looking. What?
That you had his password.
That I had the password.
Do me a favor and be quiet, okay? I love
you. You know what, you?
So let's do this. What I'm gonna say is this: privacy versus secrecy. Okay,
He's a hot man.
We just spoke about. Privacy is I gotta lock on my phone. Secrecy is I'm erasing what's in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference. There's a difference between the two. Okay, they're nowhere near the same. Mako alluded to privacy. Like privacy is like, yo, listen, I keep. It's like what happens between us happens between us. This is our household. We got to work this out. All right. And you're gonna tell your friend that ain't cool because they're gonna when you go off and tell your friends shit, people you think that you can trust the most, they're going to sway you in a certain way, even if they're kind of leaning towards the other person's way, but they may have that one thing to say that's gonna have you being like, hold up. Because they don't know the full of the full. They never will because they're only getting your perspective. No matter how unbiased you may think that you are being, you're not always going to be unbiased. Privacy is like, yo, this between like, yo, every little thing that we do, that's secrecy. Privacy is like, look, our household is our household. We work shit out in here. This is in the house. Privacy is like, yo, my personal space. I'm not saying that you as my woman, I'll give you my passwords. I'll give you this, but like, also, why do you want it? Me asking you, why do you want it? Isn't secrecy. Is me asking why do you want it? Because you just may be on some insecure shit. Your insecurity is secrecy. And secrecy is like, what are you hiding? It's not about keeping shit away from the public eye. It's not about like, yo, this is just because you got to protect something. Privacy is protection. Secrecy is hiding. If that makes sense.
It makes sense.
When you're being secret about something, it's like when, in the terms that everybody seems to understand, if you talk about cheating, right?
Are we back at
this? Not cheating. You think it's you can have it, you can check it out. But cheating is, secrecy is, okay, here, I'll give you my phone. Hold up. Oh, you want to see my phone? Here, look at it. After I erased everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you got to erase something, that's secrecy. If you have to erase anything, that's secrecy.
And in actuality, if you have an iPhone, it don't completely erases everything.
I know how to get into I know how to get into everything you ever erased in the life.
Exactly. Exactly. It don't completely erase at all.
Never mind. I'll leave that up. I'll leave that alone.
Oh my God.
Say it. What were you going to
say?
No.
He did say it.
I told that to my therapist. He said, what? We was on virtual. He was like, his eyes went like this. I said, nigga, you're cheating. I said, nigga, you're cheating.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you can no longer be my therapist.
Are you serious?
The therapist was cheating.
He was cheating.
That's his business. That's privacy.
Damn.
I said, give me my money back too.
No, that's privacy. Why you think it's business?
Now, on your premise, and everything was recorded.
Wow. Wait a minute.
He's there to help you. He's not there for you to
because you're the same person that'll say the message is a message. It don't matter of the messenger. However, it's always a however.
That's not what business believes. Understand the difference.
What?
Wait a minute. Say that last part again. No. I want to make sure I heard clearly. Can you say that? Can you say that one more time?
Not at all.
Business believes business and personal, two different things.
Whoa. Vajan, can I?
You are being business.
No.
You went to therapy. That's help.
Yeah, you're being selective right now, and it's convenient. I love what you're doing right now.
Now that's what I'm telling you. I'm not being.
We're listening. We're hearing. We comprehend, but you're not making any sense to us. That's what you're not understanding.
Okay. What doesn't make sense? I'll break it down for you.
Okay. Well, I'll take a shot, ladies. So you go see a therapist.
Uh-huh.
Therapists are right. Therapists are humans, right? Follow me for a second. Mm-hmm. Therapists are humans, right?
Yes.
A therapist is never going to be perfect. Okay. Their personal life has nothing to do with their professionalism. Nothing at all.
Okay.
When you are going to see a therapist, and I've seen a therapist, and I can tell you right now, he was a straight up cokehead. However,
damn, not a cokehead.
Oh yeah,
God, damn.
Oh yeah. But he was getting me my time off from work. So you know what? We're gonna do this business transaction. But anyway, where I'm going with this is just like when we talk about artists, their personal life and their professional life are two separate entities. Okay. You have sat here. Hold on, I'm not done yet. You have sat here and said. You have sat here. I'm gonna bring. I love examples, especially the ones that include what you said. So you said we talked about Kitty one time. Tonight's conversation. She gives great advice.
Yes.
Great advice. She's very sharp. However, she's also a fucking cheater. Yes. She's cheated on her husband. Right. You said
what Kitty
doesn't. Yes. From.
Oh wow.
So you said, well, no, it doesn't matter what the messenger is doing. You have to receive the message.
Yes.
So connect with what I just told you. How that's different for you seeing your therapist and you observing that the therapist was a cheater, and you say you want your money back.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Break it down. Break it down.
So, I'm gonna start from here. My therapist, I was seeing him back in 2020, as a matter of fact. Miss Kitty last year.
Could you hand me them pineapples out the fridge?
What?
I love you though.
What is happening?
Oh, I thought for myself from you. I'm sorry.
What is happening?
Forget. Be quiet.
You said 2020 versus Kitty last year.
I got this. So, based upon what you said, so my therapist, like I said, when you said you was talking to the therapist and it was a straight up cokehead, was you going to a therapist about drugs? Was you going to your therapist about how to get over dealing with drugs and the drug abuse and things like that? You probably wasn't, because that wasn't your walk.
How do you know? I might like to do a little cocaine. Like, good.
No, Swati, not the nose candy.
Hold up. If you look up
mm-hmm.
the doctrination of what the therapist, if you have a therapist that you're going to for emotional distress, if they're emotionally fucked up, I mean, they're I forgot the word of it, but they can't give you that.
It's a contradiction.
Yes, if you're physically, if you're facing addiction, they have the same kind of addiction. They can't be the ones, unless they're recovered from it, to give you that. If they're sexual addicts and then you're a sexual addict, they can't be the ones. Bottom line, I'm like, yo, I'm dealing with a cheater. You're a cheater. You're telling me how to get over cheating. You might be swaying me to go back to her.
Can I ask, how did you figure out that your therapist was a cheater?
I just told you how.
When he went through the phone.
He just said it.
When he said,
I didn't catch
his
it.
reaction.
Yo, I said,
when he showed him how to undelete the
I
phone.
can tell you right now from your phone if you're cheating or not. He said, how can you do that? I said, what type of phone you got? It's an iPhone. I said, do this. I said, pick up your phone. He said, all right. I said, no, pick up your phone. I can't see your phone. He said, okay. I said, now type in this. He was like, okay. I said, you didn't do it.
Oh man, poor therapist.
No, I'm funky with you. I said, he said, how you know I didn't do it? I said, do it. He did it. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna turn it. I said, just do it. I can't even tell you. I said, just do something. I do it. I said, do. Fake like you did it.
What the hell?
He did it. He was like, his eyes was like, oh, like a fucking. I said, now you did it. I said, that's how I could tell you did that shit. I said, my nigga, you sitting here telling me on how to take somebody else or how to get over somebody, blah, 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 blah. So I'm not gonna, I don't want to, I mean, I said, but yet, I said, look at you, my G. I said, yo, I want my money back.
Oh
Like,
man.
the asshole that I am, I said, I want that shit all large face nickels, my nigga. Like,
I'm done with you.
He didn't give it back to you in nickels though.
He did it, but I got my money.
I was about to say, we know that did happen.
Every single session.
But I understand exactly how you feel.
Yes, me no. So my thing is this is like you have to know you have to when you get into what you get into, you have to know what you got to know. A lot of times our fault is not knowing what we need to know. So like when we go into these sessions, we have to know that they're not. We have to know their side of it. We have to know what they're not supposed to do, or what they don't have rights to, and we have to know our rights as well. This is why we go to court. We get fucked up so much. This is why I tell people, nigga, I wrote my divorce decrees. I know what the fuck I'm entitled to. When their lawyer was saying this, I said, nigga, fuck you. Because I wrote my own shit. And that nigga,
you didn't have to divorce.
The fuck I wrote.
You didn't have to divorce. But
I didn't divorce?
No.
The fuck out of here.
If you say so. You didn't have to.
Yeah.
And then we wouldn't be sitting here having to hear about it.
Damn.
Well,
I love it.
You want to go there. Okay. But there's other things that I've helped other people with when it came to their legal, okay, buying a house or selling a house or losing a house. That's why I like having a mortgage on here because a lot of things to talk about. I'm like, yo, I help somebody with that. I've helped somebody with this. I've helped somebody with that. My thing is, if I'm going to go through something, I'm going to go through it. I'm going to make sure I go through it because I'm going to learn what I'm going through. That's what God wants you to do. Endure.
Right.
Endurance. And it's going to make you a better person in the end because it's going to sculpt you. It's going to mold you who he wants you to be. Bottom line is, listen, I tell people like all the time, like I don't have to go through this. Nah, go through it. Get through it. You got to go through it to get through it. Whatever you're going through, get through it. Go through it, get through it, be better. Learn from it. I haven't learned from everything I've been through. I haven't. I'd be lying if I said I did. I'm human. I mean, but
shit, I'm still learning.
That's even part of you. I mean, but I'm pretty sure you learned from a lot of shit you went through, though. You know?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you did. I'm pretty sure all of us did, except for Mako. No, Mako. She said there's nice parts of the Bronx. I'm pretty sure she ain't learned that there's no nice parts of the Bronx because
Just chill. Stick to the script, baby. Don't get jumpers. Don't let us, Stick to what you're saying. You getting off balance here.
And she won't save you either. She won't save you.
Oh,
no,
woo.
not at all.
Crap.
Yep. Your therapist, go back to your therapist being a fucking cheater, okay? Don't focus on us Bronx girls, all right?
Eyes went from top to bottom of my screen. I said, my nigga, you cannot tell me nothing else. Her past
it's over.
Thank you.
I need a new therapist.
Yo.
Wild time. Wild time.
Uh-huh.
Wild times at Ridgemore High.
Yeah.
Choose the next topic. So we got, do you value more wrong than right? Do we value more wrong than right in the black community? We got the difference between hopeless romantics and hopeful romantics. And then we have the last one. Listening with your ears versus listening from triggers.
I like them all. Let's do the romantic one.
Okay. So the difference between hopeless romantics and hopeful romantics. Go ahead, Mako. I want you to wobbly and drop it like it's hot.
I think hope.
My fault. I'm making pies. Be quiet. I'm gonna mute myself.
Oh, make me one.
I got you.
What kind is it? Is it apple?
It's I really am though. I'm making. My bad, y'all. I meant to mute my mic. My fault. It's sweet potato pie, Miss Tia, and crab tea.
Oh wait.
I'm making crab tea. Y'all ever had that? Crab tea.
I was actually thinking of that. I'm
Wait a minute.
When you said pie, I was thinking sweet potato pie. But
yeah,
I'm like, you're probably not gonna make that.
I'm gonna make you one day, Mako.
What city are you in, Swati?
I'm in B-More.
New York City.
But sometimes I'm in
Baltimore.
the Bronx. Yeah, I'm back and forth between the B's.
Okay.
I'll be taking a B-More trip.
That's like a 5-hour drive. A good 4 or 5-hour drive, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
But go ahead, make family up there.
Indiana. I mean,
Stop it. Stop.
What's about 5 hours?
This guy. Go ahead, Mako. Go ahead.
So hopeless romantic. I think those are the ones who they believe in like the fairy tale romance. I think that's the hopeless romantic. You know, and I think it's sweet. It's nice. It's not realistic. And then a hopeful romantic just looks on the brighter side of love life.
Are you one? Which one of the two are you?
Right now, neither.
I like that answer.
No, I'm being honest.
No, I love that answer.
I want to be a hopeful.
I was laughing because I'm like, shit. He might get that answer.
That's most of I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to be a hopeful romantic, but right now I'm okay. I'm neither.
Do you think you ever been a hopeless romantic?
Of course. In my younger years.
We all have. Okay. Let's not play like that. We all have.
My younger years.
Like, what's the difference in how you move then and how you move now? And I want everyone to answer this question. So I'm gonna take everybody through the same thing. So, but thank you, Mako, for bringing that up. So, what's the difference in how you move then and how you move? You know,
a hopeless romantic. I was in La La Land. I'm boy crazy.
Okay.
So by nature, I'm boy crazy by nature. So I just, think, oh yeah, we're gonna get married and have kids and, blah, 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 blah. And then reality sets in.
Is that hopeless though?
It is because, like I said, reality. No. Just thinking about it with somebody that you're dating.
Right.
So.
Okay.
That's just, to me, that's not reality. I think being hopeful is like, okay, this is what I'm in. Let me get to know this person. I think of, I mostly focus on the positive end of our relationship. And I'm hoping that it would blossom into more. To me, that's what hopeful romance is. Hopeless is just stupid stuff. He does stupid things, and I just like, oh no, he didn't mean to do that because he really cares about me. When in actuality, no, he doesn't care about you. He meant to do what he did. Yeah. But, that's what I mean by that.
Can somebody read with Bradley?
I can't see.
I can't see the comments. It's stuff.
That is the longest. It says a hopeless romantic is someone who has an idealistic and sentimental view of love. Often believing in soulmates, grand gestures, and fairy tale endings. They may prioritize romance and see beauty in. It's cut off after that.
That's ChatGPT.
No, it is. I'm not even being.
But that's real. Like.
No, but you can tell. You can tell by how it's written. They looked it up on ChatGPT. I'm not. It's no fun against them. Yeah, that's a ChatGPT.
Bradley, you gotta finish. You gotta finish.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
You took the bossy approach right there.
No.
Shut that man's comment down.
You are instigating. You're instigating. I don't listen. Whoever that is, I can't see your comment. That is not what I was doing.
No, we playing with you though.
I know, but they probably knew, and they like, damn. But if I'm gonna get at you, I'm gonna get at you. Oh. No, I'm no. That's not what was that. That's not what was happening though. But go ahead. I'm telling you. Oh,
now, Fonzie, okay. You go next on that one, yo. Like,
wow.
Yo, I got
nasty word. Okay. All right. Hopeful versus hopeless. Hopeless is not based on reality, based on your observation of who you are romanticizing with. Hopeful is more grounded. You are actually this person. So a hopeless romantic, you're falling in love with the idea of love, and you actually are not in love with the person. You're in love with you're infatuated actually with the concept of love. And oh my God, oh my fucking God.
She said that.
Oh my God. I'm gonna start over. You ready? No. Wait. I'm gonna start over.
That was not
and
me.
I swear to God, I swear to God, if I get interrupted, I'm leaving ASAP.
You ain't got no drink.
What I was saying, you don't know what I got in my hand because I don't got the camera on.
You're right. You can't see.
Right. No.
So insert screen, mother.
I'm doing. Excuse me. I'm doing stuff, and you know that. So, I'm gonna start over because I hate when the host does this.
Nah, chill. I asked you a specific question.
Okay, what's the question? Let me. What's the question?
I asked you specific question based off of what you were saying. Them as kids.
Okay.
So I said, which one was that you said just now?
Okay.
That was so.
All right. Vajon,
I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna start over. That way you can follow again. So hopeless. Go ahead. I was talking about hopeless romantic first. That is the person that is, as Mako was helping me out, they're in love with they're infatuated with the concept of love. So it doesn't matter who the person is in front of them. They want to romanticize this person to be their person. They in love with the fact that they are going to be loved, right, by this person, even though this person is not exhibiting any types of forms of love for them. A hopeful romantic is more grounded because the hopeless romantic is more so wishing and wanting and looking at the potential. rather than what's actually right in front of them. The hopeful romantic is more so the hopeful romantic is more so realistic in the sense that they are looking for love but with discernment. Okay?
But
They are still wanting love, but they're not it's not it's not from a, I don't want to say pathetic, but it's not from that type of
a cheesy.
Yeah, you know, like, okay, you may ask someone, well, would you get back in a relationship? Yes. However, they may respond and say, yeah, I'm ready for a relationship, but it would have to make sense. I'm not about to get into a relationship just to be in a relationship. That's a hopeful romantic, right? They still want to give a chance on love. However, they're not about to lose everything for that concept of love. They're still going to be a bit more thoughtful than the hopeless romantic.
Can I ask you a question on that?
The hopeless romantic is very reckless. Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, sir. Because you just itching to interrupt me. So go ahead.
I think you're gonna appreciate this. Have you ever faced that somebody saying that exactly what you said as the hopeful, but they really was the hopeless?
I wouldn't know.
What's the question?
Yeah,
I will never do this again. I mean, unless it's something real. But they were just like this.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know that though until they actually are in that situation. How would you be able to project that they're pretty much what you're saying bullshitting? You know, that's what they really believe. Listen, all I'm saying is I gave you my definition. Take it or leave it. I gave you hopeful versus hopeless. Okay.
I asked you a question.
I she answered it. She keeps
asking. It's not what you want to hear. I don't know.
I don't see.
That's Mako.
That was Mako. That was
Mako. But the reason why Mako is doing that is it's like why? You asked the question.
Yeah.
And she gave the answer. And I answered the question.
Okay, look.
Okay.
Look.
He said, "What more do you want from me?"
Right. What the fuck? Like,
you answer the question since you got so much to say.
What question?
What the?
He already answered.
What did you ask?
Oh my God.
Was that Mako? I think that was Miss Kid that said something.
It's Mako.
I think it was Miss Kid that said something.
I didn't say anything.
No, that was Mako the whole time, sir.
Mako, so since you got so much to say, you answer the question.
And that's why I'm asking. Answer what question?
Repeat it.
With that shit, or have you ever been that person? Whoever said that, yo.
Oh, I haven't answered.
I was the first one to go, and
she answered that part of the question. I didn't answer that part.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Yes, I did.
Yes, she said she has. She's boy crazy. You don't remember that whole answer?
Boy crazy.
She was the first one.
Yeah, that was
the first one to answer that
question. And I said, yes, I have.
The whole time. It was not me.
Has someone ever been showing that there was one way, but there was really the other?
Okay, that you did not ask.
You did not ask her that. You asked me that.
You just asked Flossie.
Yo.
Oh, first of all, wait. First of all, the format, you're not sticking to your format. You said everybody, no, hold on. You said everybody that answers the question has to answer the second part. And you didn't let me answer the second part because you're so anxious. No, I did not answer the second part.
You got to chill for a second.
Okay.
I definitely asked you that. And you was
no, you did not. You asked me, did I ever have somebody? Did I? Oh my God.
I just asked you that question. I just asked you that question. That's exactly what I asked you.
But Vajon, she didn't respond yet.
I didn't respond because we were asking another question.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, what did she respond to? What did she say?
God.
What was her response?
Then what was my answer? If I answered it, what was my answer?
It wasn't answering what I asked you.
Oh my God.
Okay, so can she answer now?
No.
Who knows?
Hi?
I'm asking you now. And I just asked the damn question. I said, if someone presented themselves as being the hopeful, but they was really the hopeless.
No, but her response was, "How would you know?"
What
right?
Her response was, "I know what she said. I didn't ask."
And she said she doesn't know. Right, she wouldn't know.
But you also have another format of another question that I didn't get to answer.
Question, yo. Like,
no, it's not. You the question you asked. The question you asked Mako. No. I'm getting confused with what we're saying. You originally said to Mako, okay, you answer the question first. She gave her synopsis on hopeful romantic versus hopeless. He said, okay, I'm going to ask everybody on the panel to answer the second question. Have you ever been a hopeless romantic? You did not give me a chance to answer that question because as I was giving my synopsis on the topic, you asked me, have I ever been able to observe someone? Hold on. Have I ever been able to observe someone who was telling me that they are a hopeful romantic? However, in lieu, they are in all actuality, they are a hopeless romantic. I answered that question. I didn't answer the other question.
Both just say you didn't answer that question. They both just say you didn't answer that question. So like, ooh, so what are y'all saying?
Okay.
Wait.
Can she answer?
Wait. Because I think all of y'all might be confused. So
all of us are confused. All of us are confused.
All of y'all need to one yourself.
All of us are confused.
Talking about?
All of y'all need to one.
So I will answer the question. I have been a hopeless romantic before because I didn't answer that question. I have been a hopeless romantic before when I was much younger, a little bit more naive about relationships and things like that. Now,
That sounds right to be quiet.
Who to be quiet? Never mind. I got interrupted again. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Okay. Somebody else go.
No, I'm not even being funny. You interrupted the whole time.
Somebody else go.
It's not even meant for you to get attitude. It's the truth.
Somebody else go.
Nobody else is going. Yeah.
Somebody's pouring up, and I can't see it. Or are they doing this?
Not meant for you to see.
Ah, shit. That's that bullshit.
I put myself on mute.
Yeah, both quiet.
What? I put myself on mute.
I'm back on mute. I'm saying. Answer the question. Go ahead.
What was the question?
Oh, shit. Thank y'all for tuning in to hashtag Factuals, the one stop for information and entertainment. We go ahead for infotainment to find us a fucking. I'm fucking hungry as shit, man.
The question is, have you ever noticed someone, go against their word? They say they would never do something as far as romance goes, and they do it.
I'm trying to think. I want to say I have, but I really didn't pay attention until one day I'm like, oh, that conversation that we had, you said you would never do this, but you actually did it. But, it wasn't like, oh, I burst your bubble. Like, it's basically like a preference in a sense. I don't know. But yeah, I think I have.
Can't make this shit up, yo. That's what you want to say, Mako?
I had a long day. I've witnessed people, right? oh yeah, I'd never do this. But, you do things in the name of love or in the name of lust. It happens. That's something that is real. There aren't that many people out there who, oh, I'd never do this. Never in my life. Like, let's say I'd never call a woman 4 times in a day if she dumps me. Then that's it. You don't want me, you can leave, right? Then they get dumped. And what happens?
Crying.
Exactly.
Not in therapy with a broken heart.
You know, things like that do happen. You know, a lot of us want to be in love. We want love. So I don't really like. I can't mock someone for that, for fighting for what they want. Now, if it becomes harassment, that's different. You know, but yeah, there are a lot of people, a lot of us. I'm gonna put myself in there. You know, we end up doing things that we'd never do. We end up doing in the name of love.
See, I'm finding that's the issue I'm having right now. I want to respond to a lot of shit, but I also want to ask y'all questions based upon what y'all saying. What do you find in balance sometimes, right? Respond to me sometimes is to forget what I was going to ask. And to ask is what I was going to respond to. It's a catch 23, 24, 25. What the fuck the number is? I ain't that age. However, we're talking about being a hopeless romantic, a hopeful romantic. And I asked y'all, have you ever been in that space? Have you ever been in a space?
Well, I didn't answer that question.
Be quiet.
I didn't answer the question. I never answered.
You did. I gave you the.
No, I did not.
Back to you know what, Miss K, I love you.
I'm a hopeless romantic and a hopeful romantic. So
my bad, Miss K.
You know, I love me a sexy chocolate man. Like, I swear to goodness, there's something about them sexy chocolate men. But yeah, I'm a hopeless romantic and I'm hopeful. You know, because everybody.
What does that have to do?
What?
My bad. Go ahead.
I'm done.
Well, what does that have to do with you being a hopeless or hopeful romantic? Like, if you
I don't know.
If you're saying that you say you're a hopeless romantic.
I said I'm both.
So break that down for us a little bit more. You can't just lightly say that and then not explain why. Like, you got to give context behind your content.
So in my mind, I'm one of them ones who, yes, I do read, like, not those cheesy romantic books that, you know, you go to your grandma's house and they got the little shirt off with the little guy shit. Not one of those cheesy. But I'll read a nice book and I'm like, that do sound nice. Now I'll catch myself daydreaming, like, you know, when I was younger, before I had kids, before I had a man, you know, I thought in my head, I thought in my head, like, you know, I want a man to bring me flowers every day. We go on dinner, you know, we take trips, stuff like that. You know, just do little small things, like just small gestures to make my day. You know, and I cook for him. You know, he provides, protects, stuff like that. And then you get the little cheesy side of it, like, you know, one day you come home, your man's like, pack your bags and say, we going such and such somewhere. It's like that. It's the idea of having that perfect love with someone. That's the hopeless side.
That's not cheesy. Him wanting to take you on a trip.
No.
I'm just saying that when I was younger, younger.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying that gesture is not cheesy.
No.
It wasn't cheesy, but
I'm gonna bring you flowers every day, and she's saying this is.
No, I understand.
But
I'm just saying
it's not cheesy, but it is hopeless. Like
it's an internalization, you know, of what, you know, what your ideal of love is from a man, from a woman. You're thinking, like, you know, when you watch like The Best Man or one of them Tyler Perry movies and everything's too good to be true, you know what I'm saying, type of man.
He depicts all black men and his shit to be fucking useless.
Yeah. And I'm the type of person like,
not all.
I want that.
There's a bad guy and a good guy. No, but a lot of times he has bad, you know, the bad boy who mistreats the woman, and then the Prince Charming.
Then you had the one.
Only him, but he's the women and the guy that he's.
No,
I digress.
Some more. For example.
Yeah, when he
everybody. He walk around like
that's okay. We're talking about the movie.
But I'm just saying though, that's the hopeless romantic side because in actuality, you're internalizing like I want that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the stuff that you are daydreaming about, and you're like, I want somebody like that.
I do not want. When I was younger, I thought that was the sweetest thing. Oh, flowers, flowers, and then I realized flowers die, so I don't want flowers.
I mean, treat them.
No, I'm like, look, if my man bring me flowers home every day, it's sweet, a small gesture. No. The fact that he was considerate enough to think of me like I'm bringing my babe home some flowers. It's just that hopeless romantic that
men,
like I was saying.
Listen,
like I was saying earlier.
What, Mako?
Listen,
some men do listen.
My ex did not listen. I told him I didn't like flowers, right? No, listen. I know, that's why I'm laughing. So one day he came and he brought me a rose. I'm like, oh, that is so sweet. Thank you, right?
Attachment.
I'm forgetful. Everybody who knows me knows that.
Yes.
We are walking around the city. Next thing I know, that rose was gone. He was like, where is it? I'm like, oh, crap.
Threw away, broke his little heart.
No, he just took his little heart. He took his head, and guess what? Never again. He never got me flowers after that.
Shout out to DMX.
No, he got me flowers, but not a rose. But I'm telling you, I don't. They're beautiful. They're beautiful, but I don't want flowers. Why would you get me flowers? Knowing damn well I'm gonna lose it too, and they're gonna die. He got me flowers another time, but whatever.
You counted?
That rose, huh?
She counted.
Did I what?
Counted. She's dangerous.
Did I yell it?
Go ahead, Miss Kid. No, you counted. Finish up, Miss Kid.
Oh. It wasn't often that he got me flowers, so that's why I'm laughing.
That was like the younger version of me. It's not until I started dating in college to where I started, the men that the one guy I was dating, he made love, like the ideal of love, become hopeful because he was showing me how to be loved. You know what I mean? So it was all like, let me rephrase that. I had to rephrase it because it just didn't sit right in my head. But it was just the gestures of, of what I visualized prior to dating and being in a relationship. It actually came into fruit, full circle to where, okay, I'm being treated this way. I am hopeful that somebody's out there. I never even thought that I would have kids. Like, I used to tell myself I was ugly when I was younger. Like, I just thought I was ugly to where I'm like, who would want to have kids by me? Everybody used to say, oh, you're cute and stuff like that. But it was like the hopefulness when you start dating and you start seeing, how you're being treated and how you're being loved on, it became more hopeful. Like, okay, I can have this fairy tale love, but at the end of the day, in reality, let's keep it real, it's not going to go that way.
What do you tell yourself now?
Huh?
What do you tell yourself now?
Everybody's deserving of love.
What else?
And if you want love, you have to love yourself first, in order for you to love somebody else.
What else?
I think that's it.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to tell yourself you're beautiful?
Yeah.
You want to tell yourself you're
beautiful? Oh, yeah, I do that all the time. I do that all the time. I be like, girl, all the time.
All right.
Because if you don't have self-love, you ain't going to be able to love nobody else. You have to work within self first.
It's telling yourself the equation of self-love. I mean, that's another topic for another day. Okay, but thank you for sharing that. So look, like, when it comes to the hopeless and the hopeful, and I asked the question because a lot of people don't realize we all go through those moments of being hopeless. This is why you accept less sometimes. Sometimes you go into situations and letting people do things that you say you won't allow them to do. We all fall to the hopeless. I mean, and hopefully we get to the hopeful side of it. I know Sheba. If y'all don't, she was talking shit to the dog. I got. But I ask the questions, and sometimes I cut y'all off on purpose because the things that I said, I want to encapsulate that moment and feed off of it, right? And it's like, yo, when have you ever been in a moment where like you're feeling hopeless, as a hopeless romantic or hopeless in love and hopeless in your situation, but then get to a point where it's like, yo, you may now feel like the wheels turning, but you don't know how to capture that moment. You don't know how to like really say, you know what, this is where direction I want to go in. I know I've been in that moment. Sometimes you get in limbo. And the question I asked was based off of that limbo moment, and how did you navigate through that? How did you overcome that? Because a lot of people were stuck in that moment, and that's when you really get lost. Some people's mentalities aren't to the point as to where they can like traject themselves over the or catapult themselves over the pole pause of I may not deserve or I do deserve. As women, I feel as though y'all probably been there more than a lot of men because we don't really think about deserving sometimes. We just think about y'all want, but y'all think about deserve more than we think about it. In my mind, at least, I believe that. And correct me if I'm wrong. And I just want y'all to be able to talk to the women out there who may be in that moment. Because, I mean, I don't want women to feel as though I don't deserve. I want to feel like, yo, I'm gonna get what I want. You know? And I'm not sure if I'm frozen right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. But can y'all hear me? GP, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We just not interrupting you.
Okay. Thank you.
Learn how to do that. Don't interrupt others.
Right. We're trying to get the full message.
I'm asking that because I wasn't sure if I was frozen again. And thank y'all.
No, we're just being quiet and we're using reflective listening skills.
What you don't know how to do.
Yeah, and we would actually like that same we would actually like that same respect when we're trying to talk. If you want to capture the moment, just write it down.
I said to the ladies on the panel too.
Listen, it's not
nothing.
Vision. You don't gotta do all of that. I can't even finish what I'm saying even now. Like it's not even that deep. Okay.
No, but I'm asking that because like I said,
wow.
A lot of my topics come from conversations that I have with people, and then I bring it to the topic conversation. So it's not just like, hey, I wonder if this would be a good topic. Nah, it's all predicated upon conversations. And I know people if are actually down from their own like thoughts of self when it comes to like am I hopeful. Like I had a conversation that was like, yo, I asked are you hopeful or hopeless? I don't think too many people understand the difference between the two. That's why it became a topic. So I'm giving y'all background. So if I ask y'all again, I forgot what I was just about to ask you, but I just asked it and then just having the back and forth. Rumma. But
back, forth and forth.
Yeah. So that's why I said, like, are you hopeless or hopeful? I think we all been in both of those realms, men and women. Being the hopeless romantic is more so predicated upon like, yo, things that you just romanticize about, and it's like, yo, it's things that's not even predicated upon that's real. Soulmates. So many people talk about soulmates and don't know what the fuck a soulmate is. People think that, oh, my soulmate, I'm gonna marry my soulmate.
I want one.
I have one.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh,
I do.
Being cut off.
Soulmate, twin flame.
I don't care. So you've been talking for a minute. I have a soulmate.
I'm still talking.
I want a soulmate.
I have one, and it is a great time. Okay, Mako. You probably see me. You probably see me post her. That's my best friend. A soulmate is not a romantic partner.
That's
a soulmate is the person that you
That's
actually.
very true.
It's a person that you may have known in different lifetimes, and y'all have met again.
I feel like Whitney Houston and her daughter were soulmates. Sorry. But yeah, that's all of that stuff. I'd like that.
Yeah.
And you will get it. You will.
I hope so. It's not it'll be okay too, because I don't want to have
it. Y'all feel so y'all make y'all soulmate? Yeah,
no.
Mako.
No, I haven't.
You never met Woody Hutton? Okay. So okay, okay, never mind. I'll come back to you. Go ahead, Miss Kid. She fell asleep.
No, Dan, I'm here. 1 second.
Do you feel so you met your soulmate?
She married her soulmate.
Huh?
They've been together for 20 years.
That don't mean shit. That don't mean it's your soulmate. What the
fuck? Damn. Tell us how you really feel, Vajwandra.
No, this is.
Cause nigga, it's like 3 people in that body over there, like what happening right now. Tia, Natia, have you met your soulmate?
Do you feel as though you met your soulmate?
He's not here. Is she?
Yeah, I'm talking to my soulmate right now. Give me a second. I'm talking to my soulmate. What? His chocolate sexy ass just walked to the door. I gotta stop what I'm doing. Give me like 5 minutes.
I answered. I thought I did meet my soulmate.
You did.
I definitely.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, Lucy is my soulmate for sure.
I think my dog is my soulmate. I mean,
honestly, it could be.
Honestly, I think my ferret, Henny, was my soulmate.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, I mean, it just depends. Nobody can really determine if that's their soulmate. You know, how do you know?
Yeah.
You know, but you said it's not somebody that you can be with romantically, but it probably can.
It can be. It can be.
No, but you said most people think that it's the person that they love, is what I'm saying.
Most
and
of the time
so what I'm
that
saying,
person that you're with romantic.
But that's what. But
you definitely
can I say
that,
something?
Right?
Am I able to say something?
I mean, I was still talking too when you started talking, so don't pull that.
No, Vision, come on, just cut it. We're not doing all of that. I wasn't even being smart. I was actually being polite. Like, damn, you're taking it personal a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
So, and I don't need one. Shut up. Cállate. So as far as no, because he's playing too much. No. Silencio. You're not going to. So just shut up, Silencio. Okay. You can definitely meet somebody romantically, and what that's called is a twin flame. That's not a soulmate.
I don't know.
Okay, that's differently. Yeah,
so
look it up.
Definition.
So a twin flame can be someone that you know past time, stuff like that.
Hey girl.
No. The ignorance right now. No, you gotta look that up.
So look.
No, nobody is saying nothing like that, but just shut up. No, so the soulmate is because I'm not gonna have a drink in my hand. That's the reason why he's being a fucking prick. I'm not gonna have a drink in my hand. It's not happening. Okay, you know why it's not happening, and so it's not happening. But a soulmate, okay, a soulmate can be. No, because he like to play a lot, and he would, you know, we ain't gonna play, okay? Whoa. Fucking get real South Bronx on that ass. I don't got time. So the soulmate, yeah, the nice part, exactly. The soulmate is somebody that you know.
This stream is crazy.
They pretty much, you know, y'all both just get it. It's no forcing anything. Y'all both just get it. That, you know, so Mako, you are gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? And like what I wanted to respond to what Miss Kia was talking about. I'm glad you moved from what you used to think. Shut up. I'm glad you moved from what you. I'm glad you moved because I told you. Shut up. I'm glad. I'm not going to. I'm glad you moved from what you were saying. You know, to because a lot of women go through that, right? And it's not anybody that hasn't gone through that. So I'm glad you have actually moved through that because you don't want to stay in that space where you don't think you're deserving. You're deserving of everything that you think of. So, and what people got to understand when it comes to love, you are the love that you need, period, point blank. That's first and foremost. That's what I wanted to say. I wasn't trying to be rude to nobody on the panel or the host, but I wanted to get that out because if I want to be real about it, it's a lot of that it's a lot of deficiency of self-love. Mm-hmm. And that's what's going on in humanity. And it's a real thing. And that's why a lot of relationships and things like that are not working out because people are so busy looking for outward love and they don't really even like themselves, let alone love themselves. So you have to get to a point where it doesn't matter what anybody else is lacking. If they don't love you enough, drop it. It's not that serious. Because when you wake up every day, you got to wake up with Kia. You got to wake up with Mako. You got to wake up with Dijon. You don't wake up with nobody else. You got to wake up and be able to look yourself in the mirror and really love that person.
And then also, may I add, because I'm sorry, my man came in the door and I had to make sure he was good. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh no, that's what you supposed to do. My man.
I love my baby. Okay, we done been through hell and back. And when you asked me that question, I told her and I looked him in his face and said, "Yeah, that's my soulmate." Because one, you gonna go through some shit. We've been together for 20 something years. You won't go through some shit. Whether you can be like, "Oh, I didn't find my soulmate." No, your soulmate can be there, but you won't go through some ups and downs. You just gotta learn how to be strong enough and say, "I'm strong enough to get through it." Are we strong enough to work through our shit together? Right. You know what I'm saying? When he leaves his house, I might have a shitty ass day, but I'm gonna make sure my baby is fed. I'm gonna make sure, he's good. I'm gonna make sure the whole house is cool. Because at the end of the day, when he leaves his house, he's a black male. The weight of the world is already on his shoulders when he leaves that doorstep. So why am I gonna put a whole bunch of nonsense and be arguing over stupid petty shit? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I love the way he smells. I love the way he looks. I can't go to sleep without him. I'd be like, babe, if you don't get out that damn man cave so I can go to sleep. Like, when that person is your soulmate, because it'd be like the little things and intrigues you. The way they smell, the way they talk, the way they laugh, the way they
every
walk,
little thing, every
fucking
oh, that's the wrong song. Sorry.
I love that you're saying everything you're saying. I love that you're saying, right?
But it's real. It's real. But it's real though.
The person you're with and that the person you're giving that you dedicating to spend your life with in this soulmate. Your soulmate has nothing to do with intimacy at all. And that's what so many people get it twisted. And I love everything you said. Everything. I'm not saying here, and I'm not even trying to. I'm not nothing. None of that. I'm just saying that your soulmate is something completely opposite of your intimate mate, of the person that you're dedicating yourself to be with. Like, it's not the same thing, and that is in the pure definition of a hopeless romantic. Because if I think that I gotta be with my soulmate, I'm hopeless. Because like I said, I think my soulmate was hitting my favorite Henny. Rest in peace.
Oh, the rat died. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You see, now.
It's okay. I don't want one.
Not the rat. Oh my God.
That That's right. When we met, you kept having. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
You got asshole.
Oh,
Henny, first off, Henny died before I even did the podcast, so you never met Henny or knew Henny.
No, but when we met, you had that red. He was beige, right? Like you.
Shut up.
You were so made. High yellow together.
Henny.
No, the other one.
2015.
Oh, that's sad. R.I.P.
Mako.
R.I.P. Henny.
Yeah. Now he probably very well was your soulmate, and I get what you're explaining to Miss Tia. Miss Tia.
Oh, if I saw that thing in your house, I would have ran out.
Stop being so rude.
I would have ran out of there.
Don't tell me what you told me and tell me I'm being rude. You shut up now.
Why? Because I called your soulmate a rat?
No, he's talking to me, but it's all right. Then when I punch him in his fucking face, he's gonna be mad.
He ain't Master Splinter.
They're rodents.
I never told on nobody. First off, okay.
How do you know? He doesn't even speak the same language. Shut up. Go ahead.
But
wrap it up. Fuck, like, I don't even know what language this nigga speak. You talking about he never told on nobody. This nigga speak ferret. Do you speak ferret? No, the fuck you don't. Shut up. Wrap it up.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead. No, you don't.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all. I'm hungry.
Yeah, you do. You always like the fucking
Flossy. Now you like, oh, I gotta go now.
Yeah, because he all twisted. You know, after 11 o'clock and a couple of shots,
let me see that bottle.
Keep up.
Let me see that bottle.
You know what I'm saying? His eyes are going every which way. He can't fucking see. Read the fucking comments. You can't even read them comments. No, because he's been playing with me the whole time. I'm about to give him a straight 50. Get the fuck out of here. You talking about, oh, I got nice there and never snitched on nobody. Shut up.
Yeah, he did.
Get him, Flossy.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh,
yeah, he seen that.
Definitely.
Wait, you have a guest in your house?
Huh?
You got a guest in your house?
No, my niece, she just left. Can't pick her dogs up.
Oh. Oh, how's Sheba? I felt so bad.
Upstairs.
She was outside. Oh, so she's in the house. That's good.
She loved it.
She was cool. No, she didn't. The way she was looking in the house.
Yeah,
that was her child, right?
No, Sheba got, my niece got Sheba a bed. Ever since then,
she deserved that bed.
She's a diva, huh?
She deserved that bed because she done bust that pussy open a couple of times for you to get fucking puppies and make fucking mad money. So yeah, she deserved that fucking bed. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah, you done got on my nerves. You don't even treat Sheba right. Sheba done fucking Sheba done ladies. Sheba done fucking bought the house basically. She done bust that pussy open. This nigga don't even want to buy her a bag. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Yeah. Your niece bought the bag, nigga. Then you put her outside, you know, when the fucking baby acts up. It's not her fault that her baby father left. Like, yeah, it does. It happens.
You better buy her a bed. She gonna fuck you up.
Let me see Sheba. I wish I wasn't scared of dogs. I would have played with her. So the other dog, right? You know he went and it's a boy, right?
Girl.
No, that's a girl.
They're both girls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Empress the puppy.
Well, the one with the vitiligo. She wants to get, huh?
That's Sheba.
That's the mother.
With the vitiligo?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, Sheba went to get a toy. She had it in her mouth. And she was looking through the glass. Yeah, I felt so bad. I'm like, oh my God, she wants to play. I wish I wasn't scared.
No, she didn't want to play. She wanted to make sure her daughter didn't take that shit. She was looking at y'all like, y'all.
Oh, trust
me when I tell you. She was looking at y'all like, touch this motherfucker if you want to. So I'm telling you. Where's my girl? Man, I'm going. I'm out.
Go. Bye.
Go take care of the bed. Go to sleep.
Stop eating cold cereal for dinner. Bye, ladies.
Bye,
y'all.
I mean,
you bought that shit. It didn't come from B-More. That shit is whack. Go ahead and enjoy that whack ass crab dip. Fucking whack ass crab dip.
Fuck out of here.
Get him,
you know I'm done with him. Like he tried to play with me on this fucking live. Go
Rip
eat that
on
whack
his
ass fucking crab dip.
Let me ask her out first.
Yeah, I bet.
She said, "Rip on his
whack ass crab dip." You'll be thinking about. I bet it's not imperial. You're gonna be thinking about imperial crab dip the whole fucking time. Now eat that. And let me do my outro. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you everybody for joining the Flossy So Bossy show. I'm from the borough that's thorough. Fuck all them other boroughs. I'm from the nice part.
Flossy, yeah.
Click on my profile, Tantrum Misfit. So you can't play nice with niggas. You gotta get a little crazy. Click on my fucking profile, Tantrum Misfit. Okay, even though I sound mad hood, I'm very much professional. You get what I'm saying? Click on my profile. Click on my link tree. I got businesses that say different. Be quiet. All right, Miss Tia, do your outro. Thank you very much.
Miss Tia drinking her water, eating pineapples, and I'm out.
Thank you.
Listen, they
Thank you.
Some business cards, all right, y'all. So
yeah, we pay for that nigga crib that he's sitting in, giving hands out. We pay for that nigga crib. Don't even worry about it. He can't eat without us.
Okay.
He can't eat without us. Don't worry about it. This shit don't rock without the ladies. Ain't nobody hearing that. Ain't nobody hearing that. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, listen, y'all, I fuck with y'all. Think y'all fuck with me. Easy, y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Peace, y'all. All right?